Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video will be what a zoom area with scp-1678, also known as London. So you guys are probably wondering, wait, how is Izuku gonna be an entire fucking ass city? Well, this is how it's gonna be. Izuku is technically scp-1678-B. Wait, A. So yeah. And a part of Izuku's ability is to duplicate himself. And so yeah, it's not really not much of a duplication, but creating entities of SCP-1678-A. Izuku can also summon SCP-1678-B from his hands, just like a magic trick. So yeah, Izuku will not actually gain the full powers until he turns 10. So let's start with that. It's been a few years since Izuku was told that he had a quirk. It has not manifested yet. Doctor said it might manifest when he turns 10. So, every single day he hopes for a super strong quirk. And his mom actually gets him into training for such a strong quirk. Izuku starts training every single day. His mom gets him training small training equipment, then gets him new ones when he can. Izuku is actually the son of a policeman, that being Hisashi, who's died in the line of duty once. So yeah, he decides to basically do policeman training. So he does every single thing he can, and decides to train it tenfold, and does so. He keeps he trains and trains every single day, and soon he gets to the point he actually can do it. Izuku is smiling one day as he's turned 10, when he actually discovered his quirk. Izuku's quirk is actually different from most. Well, it's more of a power up suit. Izuku's body naturally can generate, well, a Victorian era police uniform, as well as bandages around his face, though it does not prevent him from actually seeing, smelling, hearing, or any other of his senses. So yeah, doctors have discovered that the entire uniform is technically a part of his body, but it can naturally be summoned when he turns his quirk on. So yeah, Izuku is actually taken in by the police force that his father used to work for, as they're going to be training him for it to be a hero. So yeah, Izuku is, well, pretty strong for a kid. Izuku melee practice is in melee combat, mainly using two wooden billy clubs of Victorian era. He's actually pretty strong while using them. And when one of them breaks, you can literally regenerate the entire weapon. So yeah. So they decided to try to, well, get more info on his quirk. So One day they decided to check every part of Izuku's uniform. And when they do so, they soon learn that, the little, well, satchel that he has on himself? He carries, well, several different items. A police notepad, a notebook, a pen with, well, just a weird sort of, the fuck to say it? There's a weird sort of, well, writing. It's gibberish, not really much of a language. As well as, well, a skeleton key. He then tries to open several things, and he's actually able to open them very well. But soon he actually figures another ability of of the key. He can open another dimension. Now this dimension is weird. When he opens it, he can go into what seems to be a replica of the city of London in Victorian fashion. Everything's weird. Man. So, a so the unit of Hisashi goes down there to investigate, and with Izuku, as they're basically as aunts and uncles, and the police chief himself considers Izuku a grandson, as they have a family dynamic. It's really good. So they discover different parts of this place. It's empty. Izuku thinks from it and says that he could fit hundreds of people in here. And it seems that this might be a place that people can go to in case of emergencies. So yeah, the the police station has actually informed the, the Heroes Association about this. Not out of will, but basically out of force. So they gave it all information. They tried to take the skeleton key from Izuku, but when they do and try to open the dimension, the skeleton key breaks, and they have to replace the doorknob. It seems that only Izuku himself can actually open it. So yeah. Well, so it actually gets into a civil. Well, basically, the government is against what the Heroes Association is doing to Izuku. The government mainly being the police force that wants to protect Izuku. And yeah, and to be honest, the police force is actually not much of a police force, but just a combination of all three branches of first first responders, firemen, and hospital. Actually, no, it's just made of police force. So yeah, Izuku is, well, just not liking this. He states himself that it's his power; he can do whatever he wants with it. And with that, he walks out of the courtroom. The judge ruled in favor of Izuku and gets a restraining order for Izuku against the Heroes Association. Will last however long Izuku wants it. And the police force actually do their job in protecting Izuku out of the last will and testament of Hisashi. They protect his wife and everything. So yeah, soon while discovering Izuku's quirk more often, they learn that Izuku is actually able to duplicate himself. But there are actually slight differences with their with the duplications. The duplications don't stand as tall as Izuku. They stand 6 foot 1, and they all carry different weapons. They they one some of them actually carry. Well, wait a minute. Uh, so yeah, some carry wooden billy clubs, Mauser C96 pistols, Orly Metford rifles. So yeah, though Hizu doesn't really care about this, he just thinks that it's his duty to protect the people of the world to become a great hero. So yeah, the police were thinking into training Izuku more physically and mentally. Izuku is actually great at combat at a young age, and when he turns 12, they actually get him into physical training, where Izuku is shown to be actually strong, and it's almost hard to actually take him down unless you're going for his ankles. That is the one place Izuku is the weakest. In fact, they actually learn at his joints that are all weak. Not like his finger joints, but the joints on his arms and legs. So yeah, they then well classified it. Inko is actually happy that her son got such an ability. She thinks it will keep Hisashi's legacy going on. So yeah, one day at school, Izuku is doing his test when his friend Bakugo puts his puts his feet up on Izuku's chair. Izuku then shoves him off as Bakugo just asks Izuku what's his problem. Izuku then looks at him saying that he doesn't have a problem. You just shouldn't be doing that. It's annoying. So yeah, Bakugo then looks at him and creates a small explosion when the school alarm goes off. Then an alert comes out saying that it's a code red. Someone's on campus. This actually starts making the students scared as Izuku has a plan. He then grabs his skeleton key and goes to a door. He starts messing with the lock until his skeleton key fits in and turns it, unlocking the door. He then flings it open and orders everyone to go inside, and that he will deal with this. Everyone decides to listen to him as he's technically the class president, and actually has technically more training than any of them. So yeah, Bakugo then looks back at him as Izuku looks back at him. Izuku's uniform comes disintegrates as his police uniform just forms around it. He then creates a billy club as he walks out. Soon, a villain comes out with a rifle and shoots Izuku. With some blood comes out, but Izuku gets back up and lunges at the guy. And with one smack, the villain's neck breaks as he draws blood. He then fights off several of the villains before one with an explosion quirk grabs Izuku's face and detonates. The guy's arm is destroyed as he's in pain, then looks up to see Izuku looking back at him. Izuku is not holding a billy club anymore, but has a Mauser C96 pistol in his hand and then shoots the guy in the heart, then the brain, unloading the full pistol in it. Izuku continues to walk around the entire school and sending students inside the city. Soon, another villain comes at him with a gun and shoots him in the head. This causes Izuku to lose some motor control. So he grabs the villain's arm, breaks it, and and well rips off the jaw of the villain. Izuku is just tired as some teachers rush to him and just hold him up. As the teacher grabs a rifle and kills an unsuspecting villain that tries to rush at them. Soon the heroes come and they actually praise Izuku for doing something with quick action. And soon they should learn something. Izuku had no idea he was invulnerable when he had this quirk on. So this just makes a question if Izuku was willing to die for his people. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. So if you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.